So welcome everyone to Mindfulness Moments. I'm Luann Fortune with Saybrook University, and today I'll be leading us through a body scan. So for those of you who are familiar with the body scan, you know that it is an essential building block of somatics work, body-based work, and we are in the program of mind-body medicine, and today I'll be taking us in through the portal of the body. In my own research, one of the things that's shown up is that the physical body is always in the present. So if we can step into our body awareness, our somatic awareness, then we can possibly appreciate that our physical body is not only the staging area for experience, but also a resource for healing and transformation. So wherever you are right now, I invite you to make yourself comfortable. You might want to lie down in the grass or on your floor. Some people even do this standing up. Or you might want to just lean back into your chair and make yourself comfortable in your space, beginning with your breath. So if you can start to focus on your breathing and gently let your eyes go closed. And with your inhale, breathe in relaxation. Pause and breathe out. And in this very present moment, take a few breaths in at whatever pace is comfortable for you. Allowing your attention to focus first on your breathing. That connects you from the outside of you to the inside of you. And as you take that breath in, you might become aware of the outside of you as a room, and there's light. There might be a breeze. It could be coming from the air vent. There might be sounds outside too, on the outside of you. And now, with your next breath in, allow yourself and your attention to follow that breath. Notice how the breath comes in through your mouth, down into your throat, through your trachea, and fills your lungs. Breathing in. You might notice there is a pause, and then allow yourself to notice releasing that breath. As the breath carries with it carbon dioxide, gently floating up through your throat, through your oral cavity, and either through your lips or through your nose to the room outside. And now try again to notice the breath. Breathing in. And as you let your breath come down through your throat and into your lungs, follow along and notice what you find there. What does it feel like to be inside your lungs? Notice if there's any tightness, any softness. What is the texture and the color of inside your lungs, inside your chest? And as you continue to breathe in and out at your own pace, allow your mind's eye to follow your attention through your chest. What does it feel like inside your chest? You might notice if there are any movements, any vibration, any sense of spaciousness or restriction. Is there anything there that you can name? Exploring every centimeter of the inside of your chest. And know that your body in the meantime will take care of its breath. And allow your attention to focus on moving downward from your chest into your abdomen. What does it feel like to be inside of your abdomen? You might explore every centimeter. Notice there's a stomach, and intestines, pancreas, spleen, gallbladder. Is it making any noise? What's going on inside of your abdomen? And all the while you're breathing in and out. And now allow your attention to roll down into your pelvic bowl, that area where your body might meet the seat, or that area where your torso connects to your legs, that area that supports you. What do you notice there? Is there a color? Are there textures? Do you sense any spaciousness? Are there vibrations? Do you have a sense of movement, even though the outside of you might not be moving at all? And as you pause there to notice what it's like to be inside of your pelvic bowl, you're breathing in and out. And now allow your attention to float down your legs. Your choice, you may take one thigh at a time or do both together. But allow your mind's eye to follow from your hip joint across that big long bone called the femur. What does it feel like to be inside your thigh? The back, the front, the bone in the middle, all the muscles and the sinews, the tendons and the ligaments, all the fascia, all the fluids pulsing through you. What does it feel like to be inside your thigh? Breathing in and breathing out. And now notice that your thigh is connected to your knee. Knee on the right side, knee on the left side. What does it feel like to be behind that kneecap, on the inside of it, in that joint? That wonderful kneecap, the patella that protects that joint, that gives us so much mobility and stillness as we can sit in cobbler's pose or prayer posture. What does it feel like to be inside your knee? Your left, your right. Breathing in and breathing out. Now invite your attention to float down your lower legs, across the calves on the inside of the front of your legs, down toward the ankle bones. Notice what you find there. Any achiness, any spaciousness, any vibration? What's the temperature like? And from your ankles, notice you're connected to your feet. And maybe they're sitting on the ground, or maybe they're up in the air, or maybe they're somewhere else. What does it feel like to be inside your feet right now? From your ankle bones, inside, across those long bones on the top, those metatarsals, all the way down to the toes. Toes on the right side, toes on the left side. What's the temperature like inside your feet? Can you feel a softness, a hardness, pulsing? All the while breathing in, breathing out. And now with the next breath, allow your attention to float up from your feet, up through your legs, up through that pelvic bowl again, traveling up your back, from your sacrum, up your spine. Notice what it feels like to be inside your spine. Does it feel compressed? Does it feel spacious? Does it make you want to stretch out longer? Is there any movement? Is there any lack of movement? Are there colors there inside your spine as you travel up from your sacrum, up through the lower part of your back, meeting to your rib cage, up through your thorax, underneath your scapula, your wings, up to your shoulders, and at your shoulders, allow your attention to float down your arms, down the upper arms, to the lower arms, to your hands and your fingers. What does it feel like to be inside your hands? The hands that do so much for you. Breathing in, breathing out. And now finally allow your attention to float up from your hands, up your arms, to your shoulders once again. Rest your attention for just a moment on the inside of your shoulders, and then up your neck to the back of your head. That strong ridge at the back of your head, the occipital ridge. And what does it feel like to be inside of that? Inside your skull, inside your scalp. And allow your attention to float up the back of your head and then down your facial bones. And know this is a place you can come back to again. Breathing in and out. Now I'm going to invite you to follow your breath as it leaves your facial bones, as it travels out from your throat, that cavity there, into the world outside. And once again, remember that you are connected to a world outside, sending your breath out into the world. And it's time to come back to that place. So take another breath in, breath out. And gradually, as you begin to come back to the room outside, I leave you with the words from Elizabeth Beneke, who said, "There is deep wisdom within our very flesh if we can only come to our senses and feel it." So as your eyes begin to open or refocus, you might acknowledge that you and the people gathered here in this shared space are in a meditative state. You might choose not to speak for now, or if you do speak, to speak from your experience and not in ways that would take others out of their experience. Could we remain a while longer with a sense of presence to our own and others' experience that would be a fruit of practice? And we thank Dr. Smythe for those words of wisdom. Thank you for joining me today at Mindful Moments.